And then I read this book called, I think it was called Mean Genes. And it was just all these theories about why we behave the way we behave is based on how we had to behave like thousands of years ago for thousands of years. Right. So like when you buy a bunch of groceries and you bring them home, you want to eat them all because like you had to eat all the food you got. Otherwise predators were coming, the meat will spoil. Yeah, so there's other things that we do that just come from, like in the morning I get up and I howl. And I always wondered like, what's wrong with me? No, everything's going right.
You think that's right?
That's right, because my ancestors would get up and they would howl.
They would howl.
Yeah.
And that's to announce their location to potential predators?
I think that's what they did. I'm just listening to my genes here.
That makes sense because when I get out of the shower, I shake dry.
Okay. So that's probably why there weren't towels back then.
Yeah, because my roommates will be like, hey, can you towel dry?
Yeah.
It's kind of, the water gets everywhere.
Yeah. And that's what your ancestors would have done.
That's what they would have done. When my roommates come home with groceries, I like to eat them immediately.
Because predators could come.
And then they get mad.
Yeah.
And they say, you have to reimburse me.
Right.
And then I say no.
Yeah.
Because that's not how my ancestors would have done it.
And that makes perfect sense to me.
So like today I had to move my car like right at 10 o'clock when street cleaning started. So I had to get to the car fast because they're pretty on top of it.
Yeah.
And so I knew that I couldn't just go 2 feet to my car. I had to full on forearm, like sprint.
Yeah.
Like cheetah. I had to cheetah run down my stairs. And you know what? If I hadn't, I would have had a ticket because the lady was right there.
And she was like,
oh my God.
I would have ticketed you regardless, but you came sprinting at me on all fours.
All fours. And then it's weird because then I was so in that zone that I went into the car hands first. And then I had to, I was hand pedaling my car.
She's like, is this your car? You dove in through the windshield.
And then I was driving with my legs steering. And it was
just shoulders down, legs over the top. Dude, that's terrifying.
Yeah, but it was like I can't afford a ticket right now. So
it's not worth being able to see above the steering wheel. I can just picture the ticket lady getting in the little car and being like, they got to start giving us guns.
I thought I've seen everything.
And you're always like, I can't wait to have kids to lick clean and pick up by the neck with my mouth.
Yeah.
You're always talking about how you want to have kids that you could pick up by the neck with your mouth.
Yeah. And I want my wife to have 6 kids or more.
Right.
Because
one for each nipple.